Are we back to the era of kings? There is a visible shift in how the world is being governed today. At global platforms like the World Economic Forum in Davos, the prominence of leaders such as Donald Trump reflects this change. The world appears to be moving away from rule based governance led by institutions and experts towards personalized power centered on strong individuals. Neo royalism, that is, return of the kings. In modern democracies, decisions are supposed to be taken through institutions, laws, and expert advice. Neo royalism refers to a shift away from this system towards personalized authority where the leaders will matter more than established rules. Policies are increasingly driven by personal preferences, grudges, or short term deal making instincts rather than the long term national strategy. Examples include the use of tariffs as a personal pressure tool or proposals like acquiring Greenland. This trend is not limited to the US. Similar patterns are visible in Russia, China, and Turkey. New feudalism, that is, rise of the lords. Alongside powerful kings at the top, new lords are emerging below. In medieval times, lords controlled land and people. Today, this role is played by large technology firms and private corporations. These actors control digital territories such as social media platforms, satellite networks, and data systems. Companies like satellite operators or data analytics firms increasingly influence war, peace, and governance, roles traditionally reserved for the state. This creates overlapping centers of authority, weakening the state's monopoly over power, similar to medieval feudal systems. Why is this happening? The traditional expert class, diplomats, bureaucrats, and technocrats, has lost public trust. Failures such as prolonged wars, economic crisis, and growing inequality have widened the gap between elites and ordinary citizens. Leaders like Trump capitalize on this anger by promising to bypass the system and act decisively. Impact on the world and India. The earlier global order relied on predictability and institutions. Personalized power makes international relations unstable and unpredictable. For India, this makes diplomacy more complex as policies may change based on a leader's personal impulses rather than consistent national positions. India's strategy. In this era of new monarchism and new feudalism, India must focus on strengthening its own institutions. Strong, coherent domestic institutions are the best protection against global uncertainty. UPSC takeaway. The weakening of institutions and rise of personalized authority marks a fundamental shift in global governance with serious implications for sovereignty, diplomacy, and stability.